Hey, Sean here from SpeakGPView.com. I'm away from home right now, and I still have stuff I want to make. So instead of waiting till I get home and setting up my whole studio, I'm going to make them right now. These are the RS3 V5, the version 5. Now this isn't, just the fifth version of this. There's been this evolution of it. The short of it is that MoYu came out with a budget sub-brand called Mofeng Jiaoxi, or Cubing Classroom, and they had their RS3, which was the MF3RS originally, and then that evolved into this version, which then got really expensive as the RS3 Super, and now has come down in price. So I have two versions here. One has fewer settings than another. These are the prices right now. And there is a version that's UV coated that will be out soon. It's supposed to be out right now, but there's some delay in production. I'm guessing that's from the UV coating. So let's see the difference in all of these. Just realized now, I didn't hit record on my top-down camera. So here are the puzzles. Matte plastic. There is a screw and a spring. No tensioning device for the elasticity. And this one we do. Currently on the loosest setting. Feels pretty similar on the loosest setting. Out of the box, the one with the extra tension is tighter as far as the depth of the screw, and it might just be because that blue plastic piece is there. Because this one's a little tighter out of the box, corner cutting is a little less at the moment, but remember, corner cutting doesn't actually matter as much as people say it does as far as performance of the puzzle. And the reason is, when you're actually solving a stable puzzle, testing corner cutting is not how the puzzle really is when you're solving. So don't worry about corner cutting. Every cube is fine at this point. So yeah, this feels like a budget puzzle again. This feels like the original, but thinner and lighter. Thinner meaning thinner plastic, not the pieces thinner. I'm just going to do a couple solves. I don't think much needs to be done in here. This is sort of a, course correction for MoYu. They had their puzzle, but it kept getting more expensive, and they did that, I think, on purpose, because they're like, oh, people like this puzzle, let's sell it for more. But then they realize, hey, we don't have a budget puzzle that people prefer. So that's where this comes in. There we go. Okay. I'll just do a solve here just for funsies. Overall thoughts on it? It is a budget puzzle. I think this is supposed to replace the RS3 2020 because that one has still been holding up, and it's on 3 years. Going on 4 years is still what people often recommend. The difference is the RS3 2020 has glossy plastic, which is what I prefer, and a little bit heavier, which is what I prefer. This has that matte plastic, lighter feel that a lot of puzzles go to, but still with the performance of the RS3. The performance really is not any different. And actually, what might be a little bit different, I don't know if it's sort of that matte plastic on the inside. It feels like it's a little bit slicker out of the box. But also, it's been a while since I've had an RS3 2020 out of the box. If you were to get a budget puzzle, great. I'm curious what the UV one's going to be like, and I'm curious how it's going to perform once I lubricate it and set it up. But as far as a budget puzzle from MoYu, this one's another one. And yeah, it works great. Like I said before, I like glossy plastic. I wish companies would go back to it. I don't think matte plastic hides scratches any more than glossy does. It's, still what it is. But yeah, I think this is going to be a fine replacement to the 2020 moving forward, because I'm sure stock is running low for most companies, if not completely gone at this point. So look out for another review later on with the UV1 with me setting this up. Please like, subscribe for more content like this in the future, and the way step by speed review for more news and reviews.